I have often thought about how incredibly lucky I am to have you in my life. You are my love, my partner, my greatest friend. But there one role you play that means so much to me, perhaps more than you know. You are my anchor, the steady ground beneath me, and the strength that lifts me up. Even when I feel like everything around me is falling apart, there is a particular time I will never forget. A time when your unwavering support and love pulled me through one of the hardest periods of my life. It was a moment when everything seemed heavy and uncertain. I remember feeling so lost, as if I couldn't finding my footing, no matter how hard I tried. The weight of everything, stress from work, the growing responsibilities, the feeling of being stuck off it was pressing down on me, and I was barely holding on. I tried to keep it all together, but you could see through me in the way only you can. You didn't push or pry. You just quietly understood, offering comfort without asking for details. I will never forget that first night when you wrapped your arms around me, saying, "Whatever is it, we will get through it together." And right there in that simple, heartfelt moment, I felt a little of that weight start to lift, knowing I wasn't alone in this. Your support during that time was like nothing I had ever experienced. You made sure I never felt isolated, even on days when I was struggling to find any sense of normalcy. Every morning you had check in with me, asking how I was feeling and listening without judgment. You let me share everything that was bottled up inside, allowing me to open up at my own pace. You were there in the quietest and most patent way, giving me space but making sure I knew that I was never truly alone in my struggle. You have this incredible gift for knowing exactly what I need, even when I am not sure myself. On some of the hardest days, when everything felt overwhelming, you had surprised me with small gestures. My favorite meal awaiting for me, a playlist you had made just for me to help lift my spirits, or just a quiet evening with a movie where I didn't have to think or explain anything. You have this way of making difficult times feel a little lighter, a little less impossible. It's as though you instinctively know how to make things feel manageable, even when they seem anything but. But what helped me most was your strength, the unshakable belief you had in me, even when I was doubting myself. You looked at me as if you could see through all my struggles and into the person I was underneath, the person I was striving to be but couldn't find at that moment. You reminded me of my own strength, of the person I had been before, and the person I was still capable of becoming. There were times when I had lost confidence or I had felt too worn down to keep pushing forward. But you never let me give up. You had tell me how proud you were of me, how much you believed in me. And those words had a power I can't fully describe. They kept me going on days when I wanted to quit. You reminded me that I had so much more strength within me than I was giving myself credit for. There was one particular night that stand out in my memory. A night when everything felt special, dark, and I remember sitting there just feeling like I couldn't face another day. But you sat beside me, took my hand, and reminded me of every challenge we had overcome together, all the storms we had weathered, and the countless times we had found a way forward when things seemed bleak. You told me, I am here and I am not anywhere. We are in this together. In that moment, something inside me shifted. I knew that no matter how difficult things got, I could keep moving forward because I had you by my side.